Hello, I'm Carol Sharoyan, and I would like to talk to you today about something that bothers me terribly. Do you know what is in the food you are eating? Do you know what genetically modified organisms are? Well, you may think that the food you are eating is safe. I feel it is not safe. For instance, an apple, a potato, corn, are all genetically modified foods nowadays. Not every variety, but most varieties, or some varieties. The World Health Organization says that 94% of the corn that we eat is genetically modified. The European Union, they have made laws, rules, and regulations that genetically modified foods have to be labeled as such. But in the U.S., we do not have those types of laws, rules, or regulations. All we have are approvals from the FDA that say those foods are safe. But scientific studies have shown that in the long term, many GMOs are cancer-causing agents and cause allergies in people. So we need to think about how we feel about this. Besides the looking at just an ear of corn, corn syrup, cornstarch are in many processed foods. That's a good reason not to use processed foods. Apples and potatoes have been bred to not bruise while shipping, or in the case of potatoes, having black spots in them. The biggest problem I see is that Monsanto, a very big company that produces Roundup and produces much of the seed that is used in the U.S., has put glutamate, which is a chemical, into that seed so that the seed is weed resistant. And what happens is then we end up with super weeds because the weeds now are resistant to those chemicals. If we want to be aware of GMOs, we need to talk to our legislators about passing bills that make it mandatory for them to label products as having GMOs. I am in the hope that our future generations will not develop all kinds of cancers, all kinds of allergies because of these GMOs. Thank you very much. I